Hey guys! Okay, today's video is just kind of random. I was just filming another video and I just thought of this idea in my head and I decided to write some notes down. So today's video is going to be talking about things that social media has taught me. Backing up, I have been on social media for a long time. I created my YouTube account in 2006. I didn't start posting videos until the beginning of 2009, I believe. So I've been on YouTube for a while. I've been on other social media platforms for a while. I joined Twitter in like 2007 or 6. And then I joined Instagram in like 2012. So I've been on social media for a long time and I just wanted to make this video and tell you guys some things that I've learned in all my years on here. The first thing that I've learned is that some people are not who they portray themselves to be. So I have been to a bunch of events, like social media events, like in-person events. I have been to YouTube sponsored events. I went to their New York office 2011 maybe or 2010. I have been to a shit ton of beauty events in New York City and just so many events where I've met people in real life. And unfortunately, there have been many people that just aren't the same in person as they are on camera. Now I can understand, you know, maybe you are more extroverted on camera and then, you know, when you get in person, especially if you have to speak in front of like a group of people, maybe you're more introverted. I've met some people that have just been straight up not nice people in real life. And it's disappointing. You know, when you follow people online for a while, you see the way they portray themselves on camera and then you meet them in person and they're not like that at all. It's like, whoa. What the fuck? Like this is weird. Again, I can understand, you know, maybe being a little bit more shy in person because, you know, it's a lot easier to talk to a camera than it is to like a person or many people face to face. But yeah, I could talk about instances where it's just not been fun at all. And I'm not going to name drop in this video. I know you guys probably want me to name drop, but I'm not going to. But just know that I have met multiple people in real life that are way different than they are on camera. Another thing that social media has taught me is it's made me have thick skin. I have been called literally like every name under the sun. I have been insulted. And back in the day, I used to feel the need to respond to like everything. I really wouldn't respond to the comments of people being like, you're ugly or you don't know how to do your makeup. Like those are just fucking ridiculous. But I used to respond to comments of people like attacking my character. I always felt the need to defend myself. And over the years, I've just learned not to do that. And that goes along with something else is choosing your battles wisely. Again, I used to want to respond to like every negative thing that was said about me. I even had a series on my channel that was called Responding to Mean Comments. Over the years, I've learned to choose my battles wisely and I don't need to respond to every negative comment. You know, people are going to come up with their own opinions about you and that's okay. Not everyone is going to like you. That's another thing. Not everyone is going to like you. Obviously, you know, you want followers and you want people to like you, but the reality is not everyone is going to like you. What's that quote? It's like if, you know, you could be like the ripest peach on the tree, but there's still going to be someone that hates peaches. Is that how it goes? I feel like that's kind of how it goes. But you know what I'm saying? Like you could be, you know, the most like perfect person and whatever, but there's still going to be something about you that somebody doesn't like, you know? And I've learned to just accept that. I've learned that there are going to be mean people that just say mean things and it really says more about their character than it does me. Like I said, I've been called literally every name under the sun. One thing that I do not like being called and that is so far from the fucking truth is a bully. I still get called that to this day and I feel like that's just a misunderstanding because people just don't realize what I do. If you don't take the time to watch my videos and actually listen to what I'm saying, then I can understand why you think I'm a bully. But if you actually, you know, had common sense and again, took the time to listen to what I talk about on my channel, then you'd understand that I'm not a bully. Any person or brand that I've called out on this channel has warranted me doing so. They have done something shady and I feel like I need to let people know about it. There's a very big difference between doing that and just being an asshole to people or, you know, just being mean to somebody. Everything that I've ever said on this channel, calling out a particular person or calling out a brand, I have had receipts, I have had proof that shit has happened. And again, it's not just me being an asshole, it's me looking out for people and saying, hey, maybe you don't want to buy from this person because they have scammed many, many people. Or, you know, maybe you don't want to purchase from this brand because they have pretty fucked up ethics. People still misconstrue that and say, oh, Vanessa's just a bully. And it's like, no, you're just not taking the time to try to fucking understand what I'm saying. So your opinion means shit. Being called a bully is one thing that I do feel the need to continue to defend myself against because it is not true at all. Another thing that I've learned on social media is things about myself that I never knew before. People come up with the craziest things. I came across a comment a couple of days ago, and this comment was from like 7 years ago, but it was so funny. It was like, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was talking about how my husband doesn't have social media because I'm too insecure. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, did that hurt when you pulled that nonsense out of your ass? Because that is not even true at all. My husband doesn't have social media because he doesn't want to have social media. It's not because I'm insecure. Like, what the fuck? People come up with the craziest things, and like shit like that I just laugh about because it's like, what the fuck? I've read many things about myself that are just not true, and I don't know where these people come up with these things. Some of them are pretty creative though. I'm like, you get an A+ for creativity, although it's not fucking true. Another thing I've learned on social media is to stop comparing myself to others. I feel like this took a while for me to do, but you just gotta know, like, the majority of stuff that people post on social media, it's like a highlight reel, and they're not gonna share. I mean, some people do. Some people will share like the negative things and like the bad times in their lives, but most people won't. So for you to compare yourself to somebody else that's always showing happy things just isn't realistic, because like they surely go through bad times and they surely have bad days. Another thing I've learned on social media is that people will literally do anything for money, and it's pathetic. Like, it's crazy. Over the course of my like 16, 17, however many years I've been on YouTube, I have worked with hundreds of different brands, and I have never done a sponsorship. I've never talked about a product that I didn't truly believe in. And a lot of people can't say that. A lot of people will just take sponsorships and they don't even care about what they're showing you guys. They're just doing it for the money. Like, there are unfortunately a lot of people like that, especially nowadays, because you can get like an insane amount of money depending on your followers. One thing that comes to mind right now, there's kind of some drama going on TikTok about a particular creator who was talking about a mascara, which I need to get my hands on that mascara because I really want to try it. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. I love the regular telescopic mascara. It's amazing. So I feel like this one will be good, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I'm gonna get my hands on that. I'm gonna do a Mascara Monday episode on that. If you guys remember that series I used to do, I want to bring it back. But anyway, this person was doing a mascara review on TikTok, and they ended up putting falsies on, which is crazy. And yeah, they were just being like super dishonest. Actually, I'm gonna check right now. I just checked right now, and they still have not responded to it. Their video is at 23 million views though. Fortunately, people will take brand sponsorships even if they don't like the brand, even if the product is shit. People will do anything for money. Another thing that I've learned is that numbers don't mean shit. They really don't. A lot of these influencers, if they go out in the real world, if they walk down the street, no one's gonna know who they are. Obviously, there are a select few that have, you know, millions and millions and millions of followers, and, you know, if they go out in public, especially in like a busy city or whatever, then they're gonna get recognized. But the majority of people online, no one's gonna know who you are in the real world. So don't get a big head and think like, oh, I have 100,000 followers, I'm so much better than you. It's like, actually, you're not. Numbers don't mean shit. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. You guys should comment down below and let me know what your thoughts on social media. Social media can be very, very amazing. It can also be extremely toxic. You definitely have to choose your battles wisely. And again, just know that not everything that you see online is real. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.